inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
I was trying to wait on her to be done. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, welcome in to tonight's live. She's back there like scurrying around. So if you can hear her, sorry. She's just getting herself comfortable because her sister tried to lay on the bed with her and she's not down with that, okay? She's not down to lay with her sister. She can't help herself. Hola, baby girl. I was thinking of you yesterday. I was like, I haven't seen baby girl in a while. Look at that. And I'm not muted. Look at that. Hey, Ladybug. Welcome in, everybody. We got my co-host over here, Mia. If you haven't met her yet, she's the gray Weimaraner that just lays there. She usually does something, like this one. This is Araya. She's a little hyperactive tonight. She's got herself a fresh bed. I just cleaned them for him. So she's, she is busy getting her scent on there. So, but we'll see who's in here. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. And we'll get into tonight's live because it's a doozy. I was already had stuff set up, for us to do like multiple things with this case. And then I was like, I'm going to check, see if there's any updates. And as soon as I check the updates, there is an update for you all. Oh my goodness. There is a video. We got a video. So let's say hi to everybody in the chat while I make you wait, Hey, Marcella, welcome in. Hey, Casey. Hey, lady, how you doing? Kind of new here. Well, welcome on in. And I like your hat. I like your glasses too. You look like you're from Florida. Are you from Florida? You look like you're somewhere tropical, like nice. Charging my own thing for this live. Well, this one's a close one to me. It's close enough anyway. I was going to go over there today before we super get started. I was going to go over today, and I swear if it could go like not my way today, it was like a rain cloud was hanging over my head. Hey, Lee, it didn't like ruin my day, but it did kind of because I wanted to go over there and shoot some stuff for you guys. So I'm going to make sure that I get up there either tomorrow or the next day. Speaking of which, let me just check something really quick. I could tell you because I wanted to get I want everyone to write down their questions. If you want me to take pictures of certain areas when I go up there to the Tempe's house. And of course, where I put my notes, I don't know where I put them, but I was going to see if I had 1-6. Okay. Yeah. So maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, because tomorrow I do have a doctor's appointment here. Hey, Catherine. And hit that like button for me, guys, if you don't mind. Hey, painting the hall. Jen, that sounds like fun. I need to paint my hallway where we bring our dogs in. They just get it messy, you know. They're dogs. Well, what can I say? Hey, Laura. Hey, baby girl again. Hola. Hey, Bree. Hey, Citizen Sleuth. Also, I did a short members only live earlier, and then I had to delete the first one, but I did another one. So it was just saying that, you know, I'd be on tonight, and I was at Target. Hey, Choppa Jack. Hey, Catherine, my doctor. I said hi to you again. My doctor was like, everybody loves Target. When I was leaving today, I was like, I'm going to go to Target. Oh, speaking of which, I will tell you guys something really quick, because I know you guys have been following this right along with me with my journey. I don't have fractures in my face. Really quick, no fractures. We're good there. I guess I'm healing so good that he's willing to take some of the metal out of my face. Now, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I told him I'd think about it. He said the guy that put this metal like sheet in, like right here, he said he put 8 screws in there, and I only needed 2. Hey, Amy. So I learned that today about myself. So he said if I want to have a surgery, it just depends if I want to have it or not. So we're just going to think about that for a little bit. Hey, Tracy. I don't know where Ashley is. She better get her butt in here. I'll text her if not. And if I miss you, I'm sorry. Hey, Dawn. I was talking about you and Lee today because I said something about Lee, and Vincent said, who's that? I said, you don't know about Lee. I said, Lee's been in our chat. I said, so's Dawn. He used to come in our chat. He don't come in no more. So that's the thing. That's the big thing. Is it going to change my face? Yeah. Like, is it going to, he said it shouldn't. And that he'll help like with everything to make sure nothing like slips or anything like that. But to have a metal removed is like a huge thing. It's like a good thing. So it's kind of like I want to, but then I don't. It only bothers me during the cold weather months. So I'm still thinking about it. Maybe when I'm like a little older. I don't know. They're going to cut my, I don't know if I'm ready for that. Hey, Aries, welcome on in. No, she didn't. Aries, that's no one should call you that. No one should call anyone that. We love you, Aries. Well, thank you. Thank you, baby girl. Yeah, he's my first surgeon, so he would know. But I wanted to let you guys all know that. Thanks for listening to that. I know you guys have been on this journey with me. So I was like, I want to tell them what's going on because I finally saw them. So what happened was I woke up this morning at 8:00 and I thought my appointment was on the 9th and it was at 8:00 this morning. So I woke up in tears. Like, I mean, just like overload. Because, like I was waiting for 2 months to see this guy. And then they called me back. She must have heard like the panic in my voice or something, or the desperation maybe. And she called me right back and she's like, can you come at 2:45? And I was like, I sure can. So then I drive up there. If anyone's having a bad day, listen to this. This will make you feel really good. So then I'm going up there. And as you guys know, I had a tooth pulled. Well, I have a retainer for, my flipper. I forgot it at home. I'm halfway there to the doctor. There's Ashley. And I forgot my damn tooth. And so I had to call Vincent. I was like, meet me halfway now. It was like the demons coming out of me. Like, you got to meet me halfway. I'm never going to make it. So I made it with 10 minutes to spare. Well, we love you, Aries. You just stay over here. You just stay over here with us. Sorry, I'm late. I've been having a tea party. Oh, with Delilah. Well, but she kind of kicked me out, yeah, and said party is closed. I love Delilah. That sounds like my niece when she was little. She's right there. She's on the wrong live. Come to this live. Come to the other side. She's on the right one. I don't see a cell phone by her name. I don't see a cell phone by baby girls either. Okay. So we'll get right into what we're going to talk about tonight. But before we do that, if anyone's like, what are you guys, what are we talking about? So the latest as of tonight, the police have we're talking about the murders of Spencer and I want to call her Monica, but it's Monique. And they call her Mo, but Monique Tepe. Basically, he is a dentist down in Athens, Ohio, and it's about an hour and a half from Columbus. He didn't show up for work one day. And so his work colleagues were like, wait a minute. They open at 8 o'clock. He had patients there waiting for him. And they immediately called a wellness check-in because they couldn't get a hold of neither of the Tempes. So they were like, he's not answering. She's definitely not answering. There's a problem, right? So they call the police. The police go and they do a wellness check around 9, a little before 9:30 in the morning. They look in the front door. They said they looked in the front door and they said they looked in the back door. And I wanted to go there today to get footage because I don't think that you can get to their back door without going through their garage. I'm not sure if they have a back gate, is what I'm saying. They could. I'm just not sure. I don't remember seeing it when I was there the other day. I don't remember seeing a back gate, but they could have one. So basically, they go down there. A couple of the friends go down and they are looking in the windows and they can hear children. So they call the police back a couple different times. Then all of a sudden there's real panic because they find a body and it's Spencer. And they said that he's laying beside his bed and he is deceased. And the lady, I was listening to the 911 calls today. The lady was like, something like, are you sure there's not like nothing that can be done? And he was like, I can't look again. And he was talking about there being like blood on the floor. And actually, let me see if I can get those. Because I think they came out today. Let's see if not, I'll look for them later. Okay, when we get to that part. So basically, so then the police, hightailed it over there, find out that, they've got Spencer in one room, Monique in the other room. I'm not sure exactly where she was in relation to him, but we've just been kind of talking it out. And we're thinking because he was seen from outside, the first floor of their house, there's no bedrooms on that floor, but they do have a finished basement where you can see into. They have a great big window cut out. I'm thinking, and this is just my thought, is maybe Spencer was sleeping down there because he had to go to work. They had 2 small children. Maybe he was sleeping down there, and that's how the friends could see him. So there is a back gate. Thank you, Sarah. I couldn't remember seeing one. I'm like, I don't remember seeing a back gate. Okay. So I did find I also found some stuff. I'll go over that in just a minute. So basically, there's 2 people that are deceased. They have 2 children that were inside that were unharmed, a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old. They're now without parents. And I went up there a couple days ago to put some flowers up there, and I wanted to show you guys the area. And I happened to run into a few of their friends. And when I say few, I mean a group. Like, these people were loved. These people were cared for. They were there moving out some of their items, and it was very humbling and very sad and somber experience. But police have released a person of interest video. We knew they would get it on video somewhere, somehow, some way. There were so many cameras down through that alleyway behind their house. I had a feeling that that's where they were going to find the person. And that's why I said the other night, what was that guy's name? Police off the cuff kept saying they're going to catch him around front, pulling up to park. And I'm like, no, they're not. I don't see them doing that. Like, I don't see the person doing that. So apparently the person was walking back behind the houses, back that alleyway. And we'll get into that video. But so you can just see pretty much an individual walking in an alley. And he walks around it's about like a 20-second clip. But investigators think that this person either has crucial information or maybe they could be a suspect. But no arrest, still no motive for this case. Parent cause of death reported. So authorities said that Spencer and Monique both died from apparent gunshot wounds, but the final autopsy and toxicology reports are still pending. So we can't get those until they're ready. But we heard that she was shot one time and he was shot multiple times. So police believe the killings happened between, they shortened the window. It was like from 10 to like 6 a.m. Then it was 12 to like 6 a.m. Now it is 12 or 2 a.m. from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. That is a very tight window on December 30th. So they know something. I mean, they before, like, I saw that they had this video earlier today. I found this out about them closing the window to 2 to 5. I learned it on my way home from my doctor's appointment. And I was like, oh, they know something. Like, they got somebody, they got something, suspicious going on, because why that time? That's such a short amount of time. So they're asking residents and businesses in the area to submit any surveillance video or photos from that time frame. And there are plenty of business, like there's a couple businesses and there's plenty of homes that are in that area that have like Ring cameras or just cameras on, fixed on their garages, on the side of their homes. I saw them everywhere. But I don't believe their Ring doorbell camera will probably get anybody on it, because you go up the stairs and then you go around, or you go this way around, and it's kind of like tucked in this like little corner. It would be hard to see if somebody was just out on the street. Like, it wouldn't pick them up, I wouldn't think. So they were getting ready to celebrate their 5th wedding anniversary. Just some other little things about them. They did get married in their home. I do have that video. I think there's copyright music onto it. I'm not sure. So I'm just going to put it on my page and not monetize it or whatever. But if you do live anywhere near Winland Park or near 4th and 8th or anywhere near in Columbus, and you've seen anything suspicious down on between 4th and 8th or in that area, or if you have cameras of businesses, or if you own a home down there, call police homicide, or call the Crime Stoppers at, I'll get you their number here in just a minute. I thought I had it right there. I'll give you the Crime Stopper one. Let's see. It is 614-645-4749. 614-645-4749. And also, before we get started, let me put this in there. So last night, I can't remember what their what the GoFundMe was for the Tempe's children, but it was at like 50-something thousand, maybe. They were maybe trying for 60,000. I can't remember for sure. They have gotten up to $151,000. So that's amazing. Those children are going to need every penny and every dollar that they, can get donated to them. They're going to need so much therapy, both of them. I don't care if they're 1-year-old or 4. They're both going to need therapy, So, yeah. And they did find 9mm casings, I guess, is what I'm hearing. So I'm hearing that they found 9mm casings at the scene, which to me seems like that person was in a hurry. So could it have been a robbery gone wrong? Or, yeah, I mean, could it have been? And that's why they didn't have the time to, to pick up the casings. Or did they stay in the house between 2 and 5? Right? Like, if that's the case, then, I mean, I hope not. No, I don't think so. They were so like, no, I don't think so, baby girl. Like, they were just like not that, I don't know. I know you can't say like not that couple, but like they really seemed like they seemed like sunshine and rainbows. I mean, I was looking at their record and everything. There's nothing. There's nothing really. Now I did find, let's watch the video first and then we'll go to the stuff that I found. Okay, I have it like in the middle, so it's like, I think it's this. Okay. So I'll read through here and then we'll watch it. Okay. So it says here, nearly 1 week after Spencer and Monique Tepe were found shot to death inside their Winland Park home, investigators have yet to identify a suspect or determine a motive, leaving their family, neighbors, and the community searching for answers. I don't know if it'll show their house on here. I'm going to go through it really quick. No, okay. I'm going to show you realtor. Let me go back. Just in case if you guys like haven't seen their house. This is where they lived here. Now, this White House to the, if you're looking at this, straight on to the left, it has a camera fixated on it. You can see it almost through the pole in the house where my little guy's like pointing. I don't know if you can see that, but did this house go down in price? I'm going to have to look from last night. I swear this Redfin was 800 and some thousand last night. My brother's a welder. I just saw that in the chat. He works for the union. He's actually working on the data centers up in New Albany right now, he said. Like Googling them. They're coming to Ohio. Okay. So let's go back to this. Okay. So it says here, on Monday evening, police released a video showing a person of interest walking in the alley near the Tepe's residence. Now, I'm thinking that this person's walking further down because I thought at first it was the two cameras that I showed you guys that were fixated on the garage next door to the Tepe's. They had two white cameras and this says Nest camera. And I was like, oh, is that a Nest camera? And Vince was like, no. So he's like, those two were like he said the name of it. He knows his stuff. So he said that they were different. So I'm thinking further down. Investigators said the killings occurred sometime between 2 and 5 on the morning of December 30th in the upstairs of their residence. The individuals, this is the upstairs. Why does it say it like that? Because it was down, like if he was downstairs, I don't know. How did they see the person? Okay, no, I don't know to say that. Okay. Because when they saw him, how did they see him out of his bed? Was his bed in the living room? No. So I don't know why they said that, but the individual appears to be of male stature, wearing a dark hoodie and walking with their head down. It does appear to be a male. I wonder, just for, everyone's sake, because people, I mean, the cops do look at the exes, right? And we'll go back and look. The divorce was, I think, in 2017. They were married in 2015. And they got a mutual restraining order on each other, like to stay with each other. I just kind of wonder what his stature is, like what his gait is, how he walks. I'm curious. Because the cops are going to look at the exes. I mean, that's the one ex that we do know of. So the couple was discovered on Tuesday, December 30th, after Dr. Spencer Tepe failed to show up for work at his Athens-based dental office. After calls by Spencer's coworkers and friends, Spencer and Monique's bodies were found inside their home just after 10 a.m. Their two young children, 4 and 1, were found unharmed and are now in the care of relatives along with the family dog. Misla, I think that's how you say it. I want to make sure.
Misled.
What was that? I had this thing speak to me in
Misled.
Miss Leia? Okay, now that's not how you say it. I'm going to say Miss La. I'm probably saying that wrong, though. Described the tragedy as nearly incomprehensible, saying the loss has permanently changed their family. Our entire lives are never going to be the same, he told ABC 6 on Monday. The children are doing well. They're young, so they're not quite aware. They're getting all the love and attention they possibly can at the moment. The support our family has received has been bigger than a village. Okay, we'll watch that interview. So the Tempes were just weeks away from celebrating their 5-year wedding anniversary. Family members described Monique as warm, charming, and strong, while Spencer was known as calm, steady, and kind. As the investigation moves into its second week, Columbus police have released few details and have not provided on-camera updates since the morning they were on scene. Investigators continue to urge the public to come forward with any additional information or surveillance video. Well, if you want help from the public, you got to give the public a little something yourself. I'm just saying, like a little bit of an update. You can got tell us anything that's going to impede or mess up with the investigation. But like this tape, right? This video, They could have maybe came out and did a press conference and released that little tape, that little video. That would have been nice. Police are specifically asking for video, photographs, or digital evidence from the hours between 2 and 5 a.m. on December 30th, focusing on a wide area surrounding the home, including Summit Street, North Grant Avenue, East 7th Avenue, and East 11th Avenue. Those are all like college. That's all college homes, really. Authorities say there are no signs of forced entry, no weapons were recovered at the scene, and there were no signs of a robbery. The lack of answers has raised questions with the heavy amount of surveillance cameras in the area. Columbus police have crime cameras installed in the intersection of North 4th and East 8th, and we saw those, almost directly across the street from the Tempe's home. It's like catty corner. And it says, oh God, we're not saying her name. Why is she down there? Oh God, oh God, that's why. Okay, never mind. Oh, I'm sorry. Outside the Tempe's. If I run into somebody, a certain YouTuber, when I go to that house, I might just pass out. Actually, I better pass out, because if not, I might do something even worse. Just saying. Outside the Tempe's North 4th Street home, friends have maintained a memorial with flowers and personal items that continue to grow every day. And when I was there, I don't know if they moved them back down. They may have after they left, because the flowers that were like on the steps, they had moved those, I think a little bit of them down by the tree, but against it, like really nicely placed. And then the rest of them they put up at the house, like by the front door. And you have to walk up like a good amount of steps to get to the front door. And I did not want to go all the way up there. Like I did not feel like I was comfortable doing that. And they were coming towards me. So I handed them the flowers that I brought, but I'm wondering if they brought them back down after they moved everything out. That's probably why they moved them. I didn't even think about that. They were moving things out of the home, so they probably moved the flowers so they wouldn't like get trampled on. So it says a GoFundMe created, and it says it's raised more than $140,000 Monday evening as funeral arrangements are currently underway, according to the Tempe family, despite the growing national attention. Misla says the family is focused on allowing investigators the time they need. We'd rather have the investigation done right instead of fast, he said. We have full faith that investigators are looking at every angle before jumping to conclusions. This is not an episode of TV or a true crime podcast. This is a family. Hundreds and hundreds of people have been affected by this. Hundreds, thousands probably. It's sad. Okay. Hey, Princess. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Lenora. Hey, Exile. Yeah, I listened to him one time. I think that was the one time. No, not TNT. Laura. Lana. I said Laura. Lana. I didn't get her name right. She be something else. What did she say? Let's see. I've counted more than 24 cameras nearby, not including police cameras across the street, said Lana Oriani, a local resident closely following the case. Oh, yeah. This guy that's walking right here, he's innocent, she's going to say. I'm just telling you. He might be innocent, but I'm just saying, like, if he's not, he will be. He will be in her eyes. Okay. Let me find the other video I want to show you. Now I don't. Okay, here it is. I'm like, I don't even know where it went. Oops. Maybe if I can. Is this the whole video? Let me see. If there's like. Looks like it. I wanted to see if there was like a fuller version of it, but I think that was it. Okay. Because this is it's this family member of couple shot dead in Columbus. Home speaks. So we'll see. I think that there was another video that had him that I wanted to show you. But this could have been it. This wasn't it, though. No, it wasn't, because it was yesterday. I'll have to look for it.
I think, like, no, this is the last time that I'll be here. This is the last time we'll have this experience together.
Tonight, we're hearing from the family of a local couple who was found shot to death inside their home on North 4th Street almost a week ago.
Police are still on the hunt for those responsible for killing Spencer Tepe, a dentist in Athens, and his wife, Monique Tepe. Police now tell us the couple were killed between 2 and 5 in the morning on the morning of December 30th. We thank you for joining us at NBC4 at 6. I'm Colleen Marshall.
And I'm Kyle Beachy. Carey is off tonight. Police also say recovered video footage shows a person of interest walking in a nearby alley at that time.
Yeah, that video just landed in our newsroom, so we are going to work to download it for you. Meantime, new at 6.
I'll show you the video after this. I meant to show it to you, and I read the article and didn't even show you the damn video.
NBC4
really keeping you on your toes over here.
Crime and safety reporter Anna Hoffman spoke with a family member. She's live now to tell us what they have to say. Anna, very troubling story for that family.
Yeah, it really is, Colleen. And the family member I spoke
I think she's outside the house.
with says he felt every emotion all at once when he found out what happened. Rob Misla is married to Spencer's sister. He says the whole family's been together the last few days, and he says it feels like they're just waiting for Spencer and Monique to walk through that door too. He described Spencer as the life of the party, someone who always had a big smile on his face, and he was good at everything. He says that Monique balanced him out perfectly, saying that she was thoughtful and sweet. Misla said that they both love their kids so much, and it feels like just yesterday they were celebrating their fairy tale wedding inside their home. Misla says they have faith in the investigators and want this to be done right. I asked him if he could describe how their family's been feeling in the last few days.
Disbelief and now, anger, just sadness, and it's just a wave of emotions that come and go, and none of us know when we're going to break down and whatnot. But luckily, we've been tight as the family and supportive of each other.
I'm pretty sure I definitely 100% saw him there. I don't think he's the guy I talked to, though.
I asked him if he has a message for the community. He says his message is that no information is too much and to share whatever you have. He also says to be patient with police and to be patient with his family. Local for you in Wineland Park, I'm Anna Hoffman, NBC4.
Thanks for watching.
He said be patient with his family, Oh, TNT, Lana Oriani. Her name's already out there because she sued like 30 people. I think she won one. We'll give her that. I haven't seen her. Someone said something about her in my comment section the other day, and I was like, don't you dare. I was like, I haven't seen her on my timeline in years. I hit them 3 dots and said, no, I don't want to see anything else from her. Okay, so now let me show you wait, what are you doing to me? I wanted to make it bigger. Okay, so this is from a Nest camera. This is from the 30th. This is going to be between, 2 and 5. It doesn't have a time on it, so we don't really know. It's pretty quick. The guy walks by, he's walking with a purpose, but it looks like it's freezing outside. So I will give them that. Now this is going to be the back alley behind their house. There's an alley. So every road down through that area is like a one-way. I feel like every road in downtown Columbus is a one-way. It is. They're all one-ways. And so a lot of them have like these back alleys, and then they have their, and a lot of them are older homes also, and they have their garages back there. This isn't an older home, but a lot of the older homes have their garages in the back, detached garage. So we'll watch it. I guess it just starts from here. So we'll see what it does. I don't know if they'll talk or not. Nope, they don't. So there he is, got his head down. He's got a hood, like he has a hat on, it looks like maybe, with a pair of jeans and a black coat. And some boots, maybe. Black shoes of some sort. I don't know. You guys let me know in the chat what you see too. Or a hoodie. Now, did it look like he knew that camera was there? Perhaps. Okay, we'll take it back. Okay, go all the way back. Like he's kind of walking slow. Does he speed up a little bit? No, I guess not. But you don't get to see anything. Is he tall? I wish I knew. I'm gonna go out there and freaking measure some stuff tomorrow. You'll see me out there with measuring tape. I'll be like the police. Bridge guy returns. I actually went to that bridge too, to Delphi Bridge. It's 3.5 hours from me, but I went, and that was another. Oh my! I stopped in my tracks, and I didn't realize the old bridge was still there. Baby girl, yeah, she's something else. I said I'm gonna start writing all over my documents and get a projector. I love me some Nancy, but Nancy be getting it wrong. I didn't watch her new one. That's why I haven't been playing her lately. But I do have a life-size Nancy cardboard cutout. I will admit it. I love her. I love my Nancy cardboard cutout. Nancy needs to get back to the way she used to be, when she did her own research and she yelled at people more. I mean, she yells at her like guest, but I like it when she yells at the people that are like, the guilty people. To me, it looks like he's holding his head down. Like maybe he knows that camera's there, but I don't know. Right here, you can't see it. Then I don't know. But it does look like he's putting it down. But he could be putting it down because it's cold. Yeah, Leah does me too. She needs a timeout. I'm going to tell her. I love her. I love Nancy. But I do stop her and I correct her all the time, don't I? Really? Summary of old. Yeah. See, I would go through, if I did play Nancy, I would play Nancy from Fox Nation when she worked like exclusively for Fox Nation, and I had to get that Fox Nation thing, I just finally canceled that last month. I finally did, but I'll probably get it again if anything comes up. Those could be sweatpants. You might be right. Do you see a drawstring right there in the front? I'm not trying to, be looking there, but it looked like a drawstring. Like when you walk, like your drawstring kind of like bounces a little bit. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm seeing shit. I could be seeing shit. He's either wearing sweats or jeans. I was thinking jeans. But then I thought I saw something, but now I don't know if I saw anything. Like right there, like right by the trash cans, like almost. Where's Jeff H when you need him? He'll pop in the chat like, hey, here I am. We need you to clean up this image, Jeff H. I think I could probably download oh, you can zoom. I wonder if I can zoom in. Probably not because I'm on a MacBook. Let me see. No, won't let me zoom in. I'm like upset about that. Wish it would. It would let me on my phone. If you're on your phone, you can. Jeans. I was gonna say because the bottoms of them didn't look like men or like boys or men or whatever. They normally wear like the joggers, and like those look like more like they went over a shoe. Like, is it stiff? Let me look. This is the one video I'll be like, let's look at this a few different times. I'm just like, you seen one, you seen all, not this one. Yeah. He did something with his, like, it was pointed inward almost. But now it's not. Hold on. Maybe he just maybe he walked funny for a second, but I saw that, I think. Right there. He was trying to miss something. I think a puddle. I think he was trying to miss something, like hit, like he didn't want to, like, I don't know, like he didn't want that foot to go down or something. Because it only does, I think, that one time, but you did. That was a good, I think so anyway. Like, oops, like, oh, don't want to step in it. There could be. Or he's wearing shoes too big for him or something. Why did they look like he got... Oh, he did it with the other foot. Is he drunk? Right there, he did it with his other foot, though. Like, it went, like, to the side. Maybe I didn't go back far enough. Right there. Right there. Okay, so when he's walking this way, he does, like, something weird with his right foot, and then down here, he does something weird with his left foot. Wonder if he's intoxicated. See, I think he does have a baseball hat on. Oh, thanks, Jen. Yeah, I think it's like the ice or something, maybe. But it's definitely distinct. Yeah, I could have slept. Wonder if he was coming back from the bars. You think he may be drunk? CDJ said. Yeah, I don't. Hey, Beth. And if I missed anyone's comment, I'm sorry, I'm going back up. Well, I was trying to look for. Looks like my son wore the school sweatpants. Yeah, I was thinking that too. You don't think this could be a college kid, though, right? I don't think this could be. I mean, I don't know. You were born feet first. Oh, you got a little pigeon toad's cute, though. I think it's cute. I'm going back up to see. So Ashley said it was icy. Yeah. Beth said, does it look... Okay, I read that. Okay. Yeah. They don't look elastic like joggers do. Did you say that right around the same time I said it? Because I just saw your comments. She's going to be like, she's stealing my comments and then saying them. Okay, let's watch them one more time. And then we'll watch them again in a minute after we're done. So, whoop, there he goes. Doesn't want to slip on the ice or something. He's cruising. He's walking. What's that on his side right there? Is that his arm? Could be. No, I think his arms are in his pocket. It looked like a phone or a... No one puts their phone there anymore. Okay, we're going to watch it one more time. Like maybe it's an undershirt. Under a hoodie and he has his hands in. Or either that or he's wearing a jacket and he has his hands buried in it. And then he just took his hand out and then put it back in. So maybe it's a longer shirt over underneath of a jacket. Y'all know I got one eye. I'm not seeing it very good. Yeah, the hands are in his jacket. Yeah. Yes, it is his t-shirt. Okay. I was thinking of phone. I'm like, no one does that anymore. I think my brother might. He works construction. And I'm like, who puts their phone on their hip? Not nobody. Okay, so I'm going to remember this area. And is that, I'm just saying, is that a black Elantra right there? Because that's what it looks like to me. It looks like a black Elantra. So I kind of want, there's no timestamp. So I kind of want to see if I can find this exact spot tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'll go up the next day. Hey, Christy. You think so, Ladybug? He's holding the gun in there? Yeah. That would make sense because what if he had to run, right? He could just start running with that thing. You do? You get an older, like 30 to 40. I did it first too, but I'm like, man, just the area, right? But I do still feel like he might be a little bit older. Let me look at that gate one more time. He has to be pretty tall if he's covering if his head is covering unless they got this sticking out of like a little hole or something. I don't know what this thing is sticking out of. Because it's like nothing. They're not giving us anything. Are they trying not to? Maybe the cops are trying to do that. Because they don't want us to find this area. I'll find it. Try to find their house. They already told us. They said it was in the alleyway. So I'll just go to the alleyway. Yeah. Yeah, we watched it a few more times. I think this might have been when he was walking up to the house. I think he's coming. So, okay, their house, well, we can keep it going. Their house is located, like you can go down 8th and then go down an alleyway, right? So their house is like the second one in. And this isn't the first camera that and on that road, because this isn't the right camera. This isn't a Nest. They didn't have Nest cameras there. So it has to be like further down, if that makes sense. Like it just has to be where their house was located, unless it's further down the other way, which I don't think you can go. I think you can go down that way. I think you can go both ways. I think you can. So I'll look on both sides. But I'm thinking he's coming from this way, like away from the city. So the city would be this way north, and he's coming from like south, I think. To me, that looks like somebody that's just kind of just walking nilly-willy like. Now, either this is beforehand, right? Which, I mean, he doesn't really look like he's on a mission to do anything. He just kind of looks like he's walking. Or he's so cool, calm, and collected after, I can't really see his pants to see if there's anything on them, like blood or anything. But yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Okay, let's see what else did I have over here. Let me see this. Apparent cause of death revealed for dentist wife found slain. What are they saying here? This might just be some stuff we already know, but okay. Authorities in Ohio have disclosed the apparent causes of death. When was this put out? January 5th. That's today. Okay. I just want to see if they're going to give us how many shots were fired. Okay, so it says authorities in Ohio have disclosed the apparent causes of death for a slain couple whose bodies were found in their home last week, but the official coroner's report remains pending. Spencer Tepe and his wife, Monique Tepe, were found slain in their Columbus home on December 30th by police responding to calls for welfare checks on the couple. The office of coroner Nathaniel R. Overmeyer at the Franklin County Forensic Science Center tells people the apparent causes of death for the couple were gunshot wounds. In an incident report reviewed by People, the Columbus Division of Police said 37-year-old Spencer and 39-year-old Monique were pronounced deceased at the scene. Their deaths are being investigated as homicides per the report. An official cause of death is yet to be released, pending other details required for the coroner's determination, such as toxicology reports. The coroner office told People. I don't think that they're going to have anything in their toxicology reports that's going to change their mind on the cause of death. I mean, it's a gunshot wound is a gunshot wound, right? Even if you're wasted off your butt. Police previously said Spencer suffered several gunshot wounds and Monique was shot in the chest once, according to a report previously cited by WXYX. The coroner's office declined to confirm this information and directed People to Columbus Police, and they did not respond for a comment. WSYX is pretty good. Like, they're not a station that's like going to tell you what you want to hear kind of thing. I mean, they will, but they won't. You know what I mean? They're not like with this. So if they had that information, I would say that it's most likely that that's true, you know. Yeah, it was mounted above someone's garage. Yeah, Laura, I'm going to go check tomorrow. They do need to have a press conference. Then the same him. Okay. I was reading Ashley saying, I'm going to lock my answer and then the same him. I just loved how you said that. I wonder how many cameras I was putting. Just saying. I'm just saying. You know, they're going to get you. Me too. I'm nosy. I'm always looking around. I'm not. It's not that I'm nosy. I'm nosy. I mean, hello. I'm beyond nosy. But I also have one eye, so I'm constantly like doing this. Like they say, the people with one eye get like neck problems because they always be looking around. I'd be scared if I lived there too. Yeah, I would be terrified if I lived there. Yeah, that's what they said. So there were 3 slugs. Okay, I knew that they found 9mm casings. So, and thank you for the $5. That's so sweet of you. So I bet you 1 for Monique and 2 for Spencer, because they said, multiple. Oh man. And I think he was sleeping downstairs in that bedroom. I just do. I think that's where he was probably sleeping. So that way, he gets some sleep, because he's a dentist. You got to work hard. Like, I mean, you're all up in people's mouths. You got to be smiling at them when they're like smiling at you, missing. You know me. I got a lot of dental work, so I can say this. They be smiling at you, looking all crazy, and you got to be like, that's not scary. You know what I mean? Like, you're cool. So I did have some just regular, like, oh wait, let's read this. Oh, we're about to that. I'm like so flabbergasted tonight. Probably because we got that new footage. I'm like, so I wanted to go over the sound, the shot spotter. So basically what you guys were talking about it in the chat, I think last night or the night before. You guys were asking if Columbus had shot spotters. Well, apparently they do, but they're all different. So we're going to learn about those a little bit tonight. And so a shot spotter, basically it detects when gunfire has happened. And then they can, it sends a call to the police from, wherever the unit is. It sends us something to the police, a call or, a signal, and it alerts the police so that they can get to that location within a minute of the gunshot happening. So I guess their locations were leaked online, but I cannot find them anywhere. So they must have got them pulled off a line. So we're going to read a little bit about them and see if maybe we can find some tomorrow, because they're all it would be like a scavenger hunt. Oh, no, hold on one second. I'm going to blow my nose really quick. Okay. Good to go. Now, I do believe this guy's like an officer or like deals with the office. So we're going to see. Oh, he's the founder of Halt Violence. Never mind. But we're going to hear him after I read this to you. But this says there are hundreds. I don't know if you guys have ever known this, and you guys might have them in your area as well. I hope everybody kind of has them. Now, do I think that they work all the time? Probably not. Probably not. Do they have you have calls and then they're like not gunshots? Probably. It's like fireworks or something. But I think that they probably are more good than bad, I would say. They might even be a deterrent. I don't know. Maybe not so much. Maybe not so much, right? But it says there are hundreds of hidden microphones throughout parts of Columbus. Don't be listening to me. They vary by appearance and are attached on the sides of light poles, the tops of buildings, and at major street intersections. Many of them are hardly noticeable. We're gonna be looking for them tomorrow. Not on top of buildings. I'm not Spider-Man, so can't get on there. But these microphones aren't listening to the day-to-day happenings in Columbus. They're listening for gunshots. Since 2019, Columbus has used ShotSpotter, a gunshot detection system sold by Sound Thinking, a public safety technology company based in California, to alert police to gunshots. I was about to call them today and ask them if they'd give me a map. I knew they wouldn't. More than 170 cities across the United States use ShotSpotter to help address gun violence. Law enforcement agencies have integrated ShotSpotter into their surveillance infrastructure, such as with city cameras and in places where they have automatic license plate readers. They've integrated in there to their surveillance infrastructure. So we probably won't even be able to see them. They probably are so small, but we're going to try. Thanks, Ladybug. Yeah, hit the like button for me. So it says how ShotSpotter detects and locates gunfire, because I thought this was pretty interesting. I actually saw this on an episode of like Chicago PD or something. They had like an episode of this, like using this. It was a long time ago. But it says, when someone fires a gun in one of the areas a city has designated for coverage, ShotSpotter audio sensor microphones pick up the sound of gunfire and, using artificial intelligence, flag it as potential gunshot and triangulate where the shot came from. So it's not going to give you a like precise location. It looks like it's going to give you an area. Now that they might have helped. I mean, that might have been improved though. ShotSpotter's audio experts who work at an incident review center in California confirmed that the sound was gunfire, and other details such as if the gun used was an automatic weapon or if there were multiple shooters. That would be a fun kind of job. I'm not like, shooting is not cool, right? But if you could tell, like if you were so good with weapons, like you grew up, shooting guns, and you could work in a data center like this, helping people be able to tell the difference between like automatic weapons, multiple shooters, even if you could get it down to like what kind of gun it was, that would be very smart. Very, very smart. Okay, so maybe I can open this image and make it bigger. Yeah, I can make it a little bit bigger. So it says here, there's the shooter in the middle. It says the gun is fired. When a gun is fired, the sound of a muzzle blast radiates outward. Gunshot is detected and located as number 2. Acoustic sensors are triggered by the impulsive sound. The sound is classified as a gunshot through a process of machine classification. Sound triangulation determines the precise location. Okay. Gunshot is reviewed. The data is relayed to the ShotSpotter Incident Review Center, where an analyst quickly audit the data and publish confirmed gunshots to police. And then police response alerts are sent to dispatch centers and patrol officers, smartphones, and MDTs for immediate response. The entire process takes less than 60 seconds. So, I mean, if it's going to save lives, I'm all for it, But just don't listen to me when I'm walking around, Get me for something. I'll be saying something crazy all the time. It's basic math, science, and technology harnessed for public safety. Okay. After the audio is reviewed, experts send the alert to Columbus police officers and emergency dispatchers. I just read that to you. It says, according to Sound Thinking, that it happens within 60 seconds. That's often before police receive any 911 calls. When someone bothers to call, Police Department of Public Safety officials estimate 88% of gunshots aren't called in by the public. Chittum said the national average is about 80%. A lot of shootings go unreported to police, and those are a lot of missed opportunities to locate gunshot wound victims. And when you're talking about people with gunshot wounds, time makes a big difference. Yeah, I mean, why would you? If I got shot, I must be on some crazy stuff, like in a gang. Got some rugs on me. Got some weapons on me. Got some stolen property on me. Can't afford to go to the doctor. Something. Or I'm not going to be walking around with no gunshot wound. There's a GSW in my leg. It's cool. It's cool, bro. It's cool. I got another leg. It's like, that's kind of crazy. Okay, thank you, Columbus Dispatch. I have so many tabs open. It's like ungodly. Okay. I read this. So basically what a ShotSpotter is, they're just sensors that are, hidden in small, they're hidden small microphones. And they're, designated to be hardly noticeable because they don't want people to notice them, right? They don't want people I don't know why they don't want people to know they're there. I would want them to know. Just like a traffic cam that takes your picture, just like that, put it right there. Because then it might be a deterrent. But, they put them on the side of light poles, tops of buildings, and major street intersections. And that 8th and 4th, I would say, should have one. Especially if they have that, officer camera there, like that really nice camera system. You would think that they'd put one in there, but perhaps they didn't. But it says here that they're supposed to differentiate, I can't even say that word, them from other loud noises like fireworks using artificial intelligence. So that's what they're saying. With a gunshot, I know, right? She ain't quantified over it. Delilah said, excuse me, I'm practicing my tunes and started singing Fade Up by Taylor Swift. Love her. Man, that sounds like my child. That would be like Vincent putting me to sleep. Saying, Tanya, it's bedtime, you know? And I'd be like, no, it ain't. And then I'd be singing some T Swift because I love me some T Swift. What else did I look up? Oh, so the shot spotter systems are now installed, or they are installed by Sound Thinking. They were formerly known as Shot Spotter. So they just have a new name. And then I got into this, and I don't know where, I don't know how I got in. I don't know what this is, right? I didn't know what this was. But apparently, you know, these little shot spotters are pretty expensive. So there's like some records here from Columbus, you know, the acting city clerk. Let's see what the action details are. Action details. Can you see those? You can see those. I don't know how we got back here, but we did. To authorize the expenditure of $210,000 from the general fund for the second year of a 3-year contract with Sound Thinking Incorporated for the use of gunfire detections. That's for a year. $630,000 for a 3-year contract. I can't whistle with this thing in my mouth like I used to be able to. It's crazy. That's crazy talk. It's a lot of money. I will be your gunshot detection system for half the price. Just tap me in, bro, whenever you need me. Then that was on 10/22. So then on 10/21, the mayor, he signed something. He signed the authorization, I guess. Let's see, did they all say the same thing? Yeah, I think so. And to declare an emergency. What? To waive the competitive bidding provisions of Columbus City Code and declare an emergency. Okay, I don't get that. Oh, there's meeting details on this one. Oh, look at this. Affirmative. Okay. To authorize it, a motion was made by Emmanuel Remy, second by Melissa Green, and this ordinance be approved. The motion carried by the following vote. Do any of these names? Do I know any of these names? Any of the last names I was thinking? Nope. But they were all vote. Affirmative, affirmative, affirmative. How many do we need here? 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 people? That's not a very good voting system. Like not. Okay. I don't know where we are here. I don't know what this document is I found, but I just found it online. I found this. I don't know what this is either, though. Ordinance attachment. Well, it didn't attach anything. There's the 210,000. That's just, oh, this must be their receipt. Give me the receipt. So it says here, City of Columbus bid waiver information form. Okay, you better be buying this stuff. You better be showing me proof of this. In accordance with section 329.27 of the Columbus City Code, City Council may determine that the city's best interest is served by waiving the city code formal bid procedures for the following reasons. What? Note that these reasons are all based on time. Currently, former bid average completion time is 160 calendar days. Okay, so they need to extend an existing contract for 1 or more, or 1 year or more, where no provisions for extension was included in the original bid/contract. So I guess they don't want no more cameras or anything put up. There's no more bid, or there's nothing to put in the contract. Need to increase a contract for additional supplies. Okay, maybe they do, /services, although the original contract obligations have been fulfilled. So, okay, although, you know, they did their duty, we're wanting to put up more cameras. Maybe that's what it sounds like. They need to increase the contract for additional supply services. Informal bid procedure used. No. The quote is for $630,000. Anybody want to help me? Like, you could come to Ohio. We just go up to Columbus. We just cruise around with our windows down, listening for gunshots. I bet you Ashley would do it. I know Ashley would be down. Is Lee being funny? Ha. The dude asked me if I knew where the rooks would be found. I always say, I don't know what you're talking about. Time out for punching her dad in the face. I did that once. Man, and we're not best friends anymore. When they drop the "we're not best friends anymore," it's like a gut punch. It's like, oh man, it really is. It's like a kid just told me what's up. It is pretty funny though. So ShotSpotter saves lives in Columbus by improving response rate and time. It did have a little thing here. So it says 132 guns off the streets between February 2019 and May 2020. That's a pretty good amount, isn't it? I think. 133 arrests from ShotSpotter alerts in 16 months. Okay. Known lives saved when no one called 911, 3. And that's 3 more than what we would have had, right? So it says here, there was a man shot on our streets and no one had alerted police. Because of ShotSpotter, police showed up and administered CPR and saved him. He's alive today because of ShotSpotter. It's crazy that residents do not report gunfire about 60% of the time. So let's say the neighbors heard a gunshot. I've heard popping noises before and I never called the police, right? Like random, like, I mean, it sounds like it could be a firearm, but I'm like, it's probably not. I wonder if they heard anything that night. And if they did, if they would say that they did. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to like, I'm just saying, I would be like, I didn't hear nothing. I would feel so guilty in my, oh my God, I would feel so guilty. I think it's pretty impressive. 3 people. 3 people were, shot that may not have survived. It says when no one called 911. I mean, were they going to walk themselves, over to Riverside or Ohio State? I doubt it. Yeah, see nothing, say nothing. Yeah, hear nothing. Yeah. I'm the opposite, though. I'm out there like, they're like, that girl saw it all. I think this was the gunfire testing one. Okay. So this is a news release from the police division of police, Columbus, Ohio. This came out October 10th, 2023. Public information officer. Try to make it a little bit more exciting. The Columbus Division of Police is in partnership with Sound Thinking will be conducting tests of ShotSpotter, a gunfire detection system on October 11th and 12th, 2023 at the former site of Cooper Stadium. Was that the old? No, that's not. It is the old. It is the baseball. Okay, it's closed, but I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so they did it at the baseball stadium. That's right downtown. That's smart. Residents and businesses in the area should anticipate hearing multiple caliber gunshots being fired between 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. each day. I wonder how many phone calls I got. Testing will occur in a secure and safe environment that is away from the public. Let's see if I can pull up. I don't know. It's like it's permanently closed, so I'm trying to see if we can get anything. Okay, maybe the old one was down there. I think they... Wow. Hold on. This isn't the one I went to. So they must have... Okay, so they must have moved it when they redid it. This is in 2024. This is when it's like been all decrepit and stuff, but they got these shipping containers. I don't know why they're like going around there. I mean, that's weird. But you can see the city in the background. So I guess they were kind of away from things. I mean, I don't know why the shipping containers are like that. The old site of the Columbus Clippers. I think that's, yeah, I went to see the Clippers, but they were downtown. So that's why I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, I live close. Well, it's not an Army, but it's a or not Navy. Oh my God. Navy, Army, Marines. What are the ones that are in the sky? I can't, my brain is so like fried from today. I'm so sorry. Marines, Army. I know one of you guys will help me. And then you'll be like, Tanya. Navy's in the ocean. Air Force. There we go. I said it. I could not figure it out. Oh my gosh. My brain really is tired today. So Air Force. Yeah. Thanks, Ladybug. My goodness. And Vincent's dad was in the Air Force actually too. Oh, here's a little video. Let's see what it says. They better not get me for this video. Oh, what'd I do? Go back. Go forward. Okay, let me see if I can find it again. Let me share this and see if I can find that. Was it watch demo? Oh, I think this is what it was. Okay. If there is 4 minutes and 28 seconds clipped out of this live tonight, you'll know why. It's because this video. Sometimes the music will be.
You know the fear. Gunfire in your neighborhood, but you don't know where it came from. Is it close? Did someone already call 911? Are my family and friends okay? Is there a victim bleeding out? In the event of a shooting, a minute could be the difference between life or death. A life or death situation in your neighborhood. With ShotSpotter, law enforcement agencies are notified within a minute of gunfire, deploying police officers and other first responders to the exact location of the shooting.
So it looks like it goes to their, whoever's on duty, it goes to their car. It goes right to their car. Yeah, Air Force. I could not think of that. I'm like, my goodness.
Their rapid response saves lives and disrupts the gun violence cycle. ShotSpotter's gunshot detection technology starts with acoustic sensors positioned on top of buildings or street lamps. If gunfire is heard in the coverage area, the sensors will detect and timestamp the sound. The precise location is determined by analyzing the time it takes for the sound to travel to each sensor, effectively triangulating the sound.
So it does give you a precise location. Wow. It doesn't just give you like an area to search. I thought it was like, wow, okay.
Possible gunshot is analyzed by an actual person in the incident review center. From there, they determine crucial information. Is it a single shooter or multiple? But most importantly, is it actually gunfire? Or is it a firework or a car backfiring? If it is gunfire, an alert is sent within 60 seconds to law enforcement. This is crucial, as over 80% of gunfire goes unreported. When gunfire goes unreported, lives are lost and gun violence becomes normalized.
I do know that, in fact, there were several.
I thought they said 88%. Hold on a second here. They did. Oh, wait, that was Columbus Department. Oh, that was Columbus Department of, the Columbus people. Yeah. Okay.
Lives saved, and one actually in our community due to ShotSpotter. A man was shot on our streets, and no one had alerted police to the shots being fired. Therefore, the police showed up, and the man was not responsive. So they administered CPR to this man and saved his life. He's alive today because of ShotSpotter.
There are many reasons why gunfire can go unreported. Sometimes community members are not sure if what they heard was gunfire. Perhaps they think someone else will call. Or maybe it's so common that they're desensitized to it. And in some cases, they're simply scared of retaliation. ShotSpotter enables a rapid, consistent, and precise response that can save lives.
We had 732 shootings last year, and the majority of those were picked up by ShotSpotter. which means that we're able to respond quicker. The quicker we can respond, the higher probability there exists that we're going to save a life.
The precise location information provided by ShotSpotter helps investigators collect evidence and, most importantly, shell casings, evidence that can solve crimes and take dangerous criminals off the streets.
There's just a bunch of data that says that, crime has gone down the community, and I really attribute that to having ShotSpotter in the community.
Improving the police-community relationship begins with transparency. ShotSpotter's reporting capabilities on response time and ground truth, such as evidence collection, improve police accountability and transparency. That transparency builds trust. Trust that
Are they saying that there's an app?
your police department will respond to an emergency as fast as possible. ShotSpotter's gunshot detection system is currently used by more than 150 cities.
With ShotSpotter having been deployed in Greenville for a year now, we've seen significant reductions in overall gunshot and gunshot wounds within the city of Greenville. This technology stands to make your life safer, to make your family and your friends safer.
And the mainline story is a community.
They do have it. So you can actually download the app, ShotSpotter, and it'll tell you where there have been like gunshots. Okay, I might have to download this. Hey Higgins, ain't that the truth?
Feeling super positive about the police department that forever never showed up when there were incidents of gunfire, that now are showing up, and they're showing up quickly, precisely, and respectfully because they want to serve that community.
ShotSpotter is committed to building trust between the police and the community. In the moment of crisis, do you want to worry if the police are responding? Learn more at soundthinking.com.
I'll be right back with you. I was signing up for this thing. I was like, I'll be right back with you. Be right back with you guys. Oh, I don't want to have to do this. I don't have a thing yet. I have to create an account, but it's telling me to put in my password, but I know the credentials are not correct. I'm going to figure that out. I'm going to figure out that's ShotSpotter, and I'm going to tell you how it works. Okay, let me exit out of some of this so I can see if there's anything else to show you. That's me. That's me. We read that. We did that. We did that. We did this. Okay. Now, I did have some stuff up here. It's not in any particular order. So I was trying to see if I could get it in a particular order. Now, Spencer doesn't have anything when I look up him on in Franklin County. Even his family, if any of these people that are under these names are his family, there's nothing. It's not bad stuff like divorce with children, a civil matter, guardianship. It's nothing that's like, wow, they we're doing the mostest, no domestic violence, none of that. As far as I've been able to research and see. So the first one is Monique and her ex-husband, Michael, and they are, they're getting a divorce, and this, let's put they have a lot. Now, I thought I saw on here something about kids the other day, but now I could have, let me just go through it one more time. Child abuse right here. Okay, so I don't know about this one from 5/2/2017. It just says applied child abuse. When you go down, it says name Monique Sabertursky. I can't say that. I can't. Now it says attorney name, Mary Beth Fisher. So she did have an attorney for that one. I'm assuming she's the one that filed the paperwork for said child abuse, but was it his child? Did he have a child? Does anyone know? Right, A. Higgins? Yeah, I am top flight. I am top flight. Top flight. Me and Day Day. So I'm wondering, and then this says domestic violence shelter applied. And that was Monique. Standard mutual restraining order. So this was at 5-4. On 5-2, she applied for the domestic or violence shelter part. And then 5-4, standard mutual restraining order. On 6-1, terminate case. I'm not sure if that's the child abuse case. It just says the case number. I'm gonna have to like write down all these case numbers probably. I wonder if I can go down to the office. If anyone knows this question, put it in the chat or put it in the comment section if you're like a creator, if anybody that's ever done a FOIA. If you do a FOIA and can you just go down to the clerk of the court, like the clerk of courts, and get the documents, like if you live there? I'm wondering, because I'll go do that. She wasn't, I don't think. I mean, just with, with their two that they had. So, I mean, I don't know. And then the rest of it just says divorce decree, notice of final appealable order, motion to refer back to domestic court. It has her name. Like, it doesn't have his name on there. I don't know. What's the vital statistics? Applied vital. What are those? I forget. Isn't that like if you want to get like your marriage license or something? And then they went pro se. They got a continuance. And then I think it's all the way down here is where they got. No, hearing schedule. That was on 5-7. Affidavit of income, property. They transferred it to a private judge. They went pro se here. Very weird. I know, that last name is crazy. That's a good question, Casey. What's everyone thinking? What are you guys thinking happened here? Do you think this could be him? I should look him up. What was his damn name again? Like, I wonder if he'd be on, like, because since I'm in the area, he might pop up for me. And I have a lot of friends from that area. I used to live up there. Oh, it says he's popular now. Sorry, baby. Probably looking for him. Was he a surgeon? Was he a surgeon? Hold on. Okay, so here we go. Spencer and Monique Tepe murder in Ohio, open discussion. So we're going to read this real quick because it says someone is being said. Like this is a real person being mislabeled. So this is from Hope. We're going to look her up in a new tab real quick. Is she from the area? Okay. This is the only thing that she shared, so I don't really know. I'm sharing this because a real person is being mislabeled, and that matters. Michael D. McKee was Monique's ex-husband. Okay, so let me see what that name says on there. Where was I just at? Okay, Michael D. McKee. Okay, so I got that right. We're not mislabeling anyone over here yet. They were married 2015 to 2017 and divorced in Franklin County, Ohio. Well, we just read that. The specific Michael D. McKee was no DV charges on file. Share this tab. Did we see any DV? Domestic violence shelter. So we don't know what happened, but It looks like she went to maybe a domestic violence shelter, applied for one to go to one. She applied for some sort of child. I don't know what this child abuse is. I'm not sure about that. And what else did she apply for? There was something. See, then down here it says divorce without children. Like, I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know why it would say child abuse. I'm curious. So they were divorced on 5/2/2017. And then they both got the mutual standard mutual restraining order. So I don't see anything about domestic violence. I see domestic violence shelter. And that's how we read it. So, well, thank you, Ladybug, for the $9.99. She said, thank you for doing what you do. I appreciate that. Yeah, Benson Stabler, let's get on this. Where are they? We need them. I don't know what that child abuse means. If there's no children involved, but there's something going on with the domestic violence shelter. I'm going to find out what it is. This is Lancaster, Ohio? Oh, she's from the lawyers from Lancaster. I'm like, oh, okay. Where were we at before I rudely interrupted us? I'm trying to look for the video thing. Are we kidding? Did I lose it? I may have. Okay, here we go. I'm like, okay. So, the restraining order being referenced is a standard mutual order automatically issued in many Ohio divorce cases and applies to both parties. And we said it was mutual. It's a procedural, not a finding of abuse. We never did. We never said that. I wonder who these people are that are saying this. Is it Lana Oriani? There are multiple Michael McKees in Franklin County. Probably. Criminal cases people are posting belong to different individuals, different middle initials, date of birth, some from years before this marriage. So, if he did something before the marriage doesn't mean he's a good person after the marriage. Those lives are being incorrectly combined. Okay. This is all verifiable through public Franklin County court records. Well, thank you, Hope. Let's see what the people have to say. Correct! Exclamation mark. Where's she from? Where are they from? Are they from Ohio? Oh, they got their whole family all up in here on the picture. Okay. She said one thing in the group. This poor man, Ruby. Okay. Also, her and Spencer were married. This is anonymous. I love when anonymous participants like pop in. Also, her and Spencer were married in 2021. No, I think they were 20. Okay, no, ma'am. Stop it right there, ma'am. Spencer Lewis Tepe married. He got his license with Monique, right? They applied for it on 12/10/2020. Might be the end of the year, but they were on 2020. License issued 12/10/2020. Ceremony date 12/13/2020. They were married December 13th of 2020. That's what it says right here. Ceremony date 12/13/2020. So they should have had their 5-year. If their ceremony date was 12/13. And they're saying they didn't have their 5-year, but they would have. Wouldn't that have been 5 years? And just this December 12th or December 13th, I mean. And then certificate was returned on 12/17/2020. And it was valid until 12/8/2021. Valid until, but the ceremony date and everything, they already got it done. They just celebrate. Okay, I thought that people were saying they didn't get to celebrate their 5-year. That's what I kept hearing. So that's why I was like, wait a minute. They would have celebrated it. So she's wrong there. There's 6 supplies. Anonymous participant agreed. Should I say something and say that's wrong? I should. I also read somewhere that he has since remarried a man. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Okay. No, he didn't. Did anyone else hear her ex-husband married a man? Now that'd be something else, wouldn't it? That'd be something else. I mean, if you didn't know already. Anonymous participant 556. There was a court date over the summer, though listed on the docket for domestic trial. I don't know, custody. Another divorce listed in 2022 for a man with the exact same name right below theirs in the court system. Okay, I think those are wrong. Did you see that there was a court date last year, though? How did a finalized divorce from 2017 without children reopen for domestic trial? It says case closed. Could have been when their restraining order was dropped. Just clean up in the case. I don't know. But domestic trial custody means custody for a minor. They didn't have any kids, so maybe that's how it's written. I don't know. No, that's not how it's written. Who's Maddie Moore? Who needs to see this? This person here? Okay, she has no new posts. That makes no sense, but okay. Let me make me big again really quick so I can find us more stuff. Oh, maybe this is him. Let me see. Yep. I think we got a winner chicken dinner. No, that's not him. I thought it was. I thought we had a winner, but we don't. I bet he's probably not even on the internet. He probably took everything down. That did look like somebody from Ohio, though. Like it did look like a cute Ohio couple. Yeah, I bet you he probably just got off the internet. What's this? Oh, this is an old person. Like older. Who is this person? Yeah, he must have probably deleted his Facebook or whatever. Because, I mean, Facebook, everybody has Facebook, I feel like. Ruby says Lana says a lot of stuff that is not correct or true. Right, Ruby? I know. Hey, citizen. And she had a good relationship and was still in contact with him? Huh. I don't know. I just know that what we saw on the public record. And I mean, it doesn't say anything it just says applied for domestic violence shelter. I don't know. It could have been like she could have applied, let's say they were having the mutual separation thing, right? With the court was saying like mutual restraining order. I don't know why she would have to leave the house, but maybe he bought the house. Maybe it was his house. So she was like, okay, well, I have nowhere to go. Maybe she doesn't have family in Ohio. I don't know. I don't know that. Maybe they're like, maybe the group of friends they have now were more of like Spencer's friends and she, came more into it. Like, I don't know. And maybe she had to go to like a shelter and they were like, well, we only have this domestic violence shelter, or they call all the shelters maybe that, for women. I don't know. I don't know why they would, but maybe that's how they do it in Ohio. Ohio's stupid. Yeah, Casey, they are. It's a default. Okay. That's what I figured. They probably just call all of them that. Or, what I mean? Like, yeah, Lee, yeah, he could stay away from there. She dressed up like Shanann Watts. A dead woman. Like, when Vincent brings her up, I get so angry because if you think Chris Watts is innocent, there's something seriously pathologically wrong with you. And I mean, not just like think he's innocent, like actively was trying to get him out of prison. Really, Ruby? I used to live in Columbus. I lived I lived on campus for a little while. It's just a little secret though, because I wasn't supposed to really be there at my boyfriend's fraternity house, but I was. Um, but we went by there the other day. It was pretty funny. The house looks so different. And then I lived in Upper Arlington for a short time. And then I moved, kind of about an hour and a half. So yeah, just watch her back. It just, she is. Yeah. There's so much I want to say about stuff, but I'll keep my mouth shut for like maybe till tomorrow. I really just want to say some stuff. I was going off the other night and Vincent was like, dang, that was pretty good. I was like, dang, I should have said that on live. Are you still there? Oh, you're still local and everything, Ruby? I think I'm going to come up tomorrow and get some footage, and maybe I'll run into Lana or Lana, however you say her name. I don't know. Oh, I hope I don't. I hope I do. That actually, just follow her around with my camera. I'll be like, look who I spotted in the wild. Just, oh man. There was a case here in Washington where a dude got a no contact order on the girl who owned the house. She got her house back and changed the locks. He came and killed her and stabbed her 6-year-old. Oh, little girl. Oh, that's awful. Maybe that's why she would just keep the house. I don't know. Okay. So that's like right there. Maybe Casey will come up with me on panel one night. We'll go on the other channel. But yeah, I had some sass in me the other night. And I was like, yeah, how about that? But I think that's all I have for you for this. I mean, not, just for tonight. I do want to do a victimology, like on both of them. And like, just like, there's these questions that I found that we can ask ourselves, knowing what we know. We don't know a whole lot about anybody, but we can just like, I don't know, do their victimology. It's supposed to be pretty interesting stuff. So everyone, I'm good with, I can close all this stuff out, the case stuff, because everyone saw it. And then they even applied for their marriage license, talking about Michael and Monique on 8/7. They had their ceremony on 8/22/2015. Divorce I think May 2017. Oh, get a hold of me, Casey. Email me. Oh gosh, Lee, I can't do it. I can't listen to people that like, I just can't. I don't know. It gets me so upset. Like harsh reality used to get me upset. He's made my blood boil. There's a thing on YouTube. You can go to like, when you go to your homepage or like any homepage, there's these 3 little dots. If you hover over, I'm going to show you guys a trick. I've showed you guys this one other time, I think, or 2 other times. You may not know. So let's see. Let's go to share the screen. Okay. Now let's say let's not do Brian because we like Brian. Let's see. We like everybody. Okay. Let's do long crime. Because we can't do chill dude knowledge. Just can't do that. So if you go to these 3 little dots, you click there, you can go to don't recommend channel, and it'll never recommend the channel to you ever again. It'll take it out of your algorithm, and it's the best feeling in the world. I love Chill Guy. Oh, yeah. Baby girl, I forgot about that. Yeah, let me know. I want to know too, Casey. I know some stuff. I don't know a lot. I do know a lot. I just stay in the bushes for the most part. Some stuff I just can't listen to anymore. I was listening to a lot there for a while. Now I don't listen to anything because everyone just gets me upset. Everyone just makes me mad. All y'all. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I do watch some stuff. I watched Chill Dude Knowledge. But let me go show you the other. What's the other guy? That's like that little stick figure. Trust Me Bro is his name. Trust Me Bro. If you have a name like Trust Me Bro, you got to trust him. I just like listening to them things. Like they're like a little like, you know, I don't know, fact. It's like little facts and stuff like about like the Civil War or facts over this or facts, you know, just, I don't know. It's fun. So I'm going to play this a couple more times. If anybody has any information or know who this individual is, please contact Columbus Police Department immediately or Columbus Crime Stoppers. Man, he is walking kind of slow, but he could be further down the road. Now, I don't know if this is a road right here that he's coming up on. I don't think it is because he doesn't stop and look, right? Like he doesn't look both ways to see if a car is going to hit him or anything. He just kind of walks on through. And I think this is a Hyundai Elantra. I just need Vincent to go with me because I just need to find the next camera. So that's him. He's just walking all willy-nilly. All willy-nilly. He might live around the area. Oh, yeah, Ruby, it's bad. Me too, Ashley. That's me too. Oh my, it's bad. I watch like the funniest, like I don't know, like, or like, you guys know, I get scared about like I don't like the water, like the depth of water and stuff like that, but I still continue to watch shows that show me how deep the ocean is. I watch those sometimes, So yeah, the police are thinking that he's a person of interest, that he might have information. So yeah. I just pray that those babies, they get the help that they need. They get the love. I know they're going to get the love that they need, right? There are so many people that I mean, just personally, just being there for the little bit of time that I was and walking up, I didn't even know how many people were actually even at their house. Like when they all came out, like when we were leaving and they were all leaving the same time, there was probably 15, 20 guys, maybe more, maybe about 15, 20. That's a lot of people if you think about it. And these were all younger guys. Like they were all like my age, Spencer's age, Monique's age, like 30s, 40s, early 40s, like, and they were all like somber. None of them were talking to each other. Like when we were across the street, they didn't see us. You know what I mean? Like at first they were just like moving stuff. It was very, very sad. But I do know that they're going to be there for those little girls, right? Those little girls are going to need those guys. And then women, they're going to need them. So I do hope that they get the help they need. Right? I know. No, Elantras. Where's my next? That's why you should have saw Linda Lane when I did the Linda Lane footage when it first came out. I think it was like April or something of 2023 or something. I don't know. Go back and watch that video. You will never regret it. I get so heated. I think my head wants to like fly off my shoulders at one point. Me and another girl are screaming in the chat. Well, she's not screaming because she has nowhere to scream, right? I'm screaming at a camera in an empty room. Makes no sense. That's what I tell everyone. I'm like, why are people yelling and screaming? I saw that. I was going to put it on my page, but I was going to show it to you guys live, but I think it might copyright the music and it'll shut down my live stream. So I think I'm just going to put it on a video for you guys because I do want everyone to see the wedding video. It's going to get you in your feels. It's a beautiful wedding video. It was actually done by, I believe, was it Monique? It was Monique or Spencer's brother-in-law. I can't remember which one now, but I know. Actually, those fish that are down in like the Mariana Trench, They're scary. Like that one off the movie Finding Nemo, that little guy. They're real. I didn't know those were like real fish. I do that because it has like the big mouth. Oh, I hope she feels better. Well, I'm going to jump off here. I'll be back on tomorrow during the day sometime. I have to read some documents to you guys for Idaho. There's some exciting stuff coming up. Fingerprints and all that kind of stuff. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you hit the bell icon and make sure you hit the like button before y'all leave me tonight. Thank you guys so much for being here. I do appreciate it. If you are new and you don't know who I am, this is Titaniumbuilt. My name is Tanya. Thank you for spending a little bit of your evening with me tonight and following the case and just getting to learn a new case if this is something new for you guys. I do appreciate it. I'll be back up there either tomorrow or Wednesday. I want to go back up sometime this week. I'm making it back up there probably tomorrow, Wednesday. So I really want to find that camera. So maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll go Wednesday. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But whenever I do, I'll make sure that before I post or before I go, I'll post and you guys can put some questions in that you guys like want me to like go do. Like say, hey, Tanya, I want you to go see if there's a camera over here. I saw something, maybe you saw something. You want me to go check it out. I could be your person, I could be like your little own Google Earth person, like you prop them down on the Google Earth and then they walk. The Google Earth guy, Google Earth girl. But thank you guys for being here. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye, guys.
Hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Eat faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got 1 too many quarters in my pockets. Counting like the 4-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.